Beat the pop, skirt, 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 hit the block. I hit the block, pop, truck, or top. The block is hot, Yeah, them boys is out, but we don't stop. We getting money, fuck they talking about. Dolce Gabbana the drip, gelato was sticking the whip. Yes, on eat, oh shit.
What up, folks? It's your boy G Cleve, one half of your reality gurus, and this is your front seat mixtape. My next guest is out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Battle rapper, Letterman. Letterman, what's going on, brother? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, man. It's early.
Yeah, see, it's early. I got a chance to sit down, man, because I've been watching you, watching some stuff that you've been into. I know you do music. Definitely listen to some of your mixtapes, but you're here today, man, because you here to promote a battle you got going on this Friday. BVB is presenting the Elevate card.
BVB Elevate, yeah.
BVB Elevate, and you are the co-main event. It's going to be you and a brother named Rhythm. That's supposed to be
Rhythm, yeah.
Right. All right.
Vancouver,
so listen, man. I'm from the States. All right, up in Canada. So as far as Canadian battle rap is concerned, cream of the crop. As far as what we've known as king of the dot. So now with the BVB Elevate, man, and these other smaller leagues out there, what's the scene looking like, up there as far as battle rap?
It's pretty. You know what? They're doing real good for themselves. Canada, we got king of the dot. That's more of the upper echelon here in Canada as far as the leagues go, right? But we got Smoked Out. Winnipeg had a league going on for a while. Smoked Out's kind of doing their thing here as well. They've kind of dispersed across Canada a little bit. They're doing real well for themselves. But BVB's been around for, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 6 years now. I should know that answer, but they're doing good for themselves, man. Always good crowds, good people. They got good venues, which is big for me. You know what I mean? I like to have a nice venue when I'm performing. So,
that's decent. So how often have you been in these big venue situations?
Big venue situations?
Yeah.
Not too long, man. Okay. I only got like 5, 6 battles under my belt, and I only started doing it a little more seriously in the last year or so.
Well, I tell you what, I watched that battle that you did with MC Rush, man. You're a real disrespectful individual. Pretty disrespectful, man. Something that I've seen, sporadically inside of battle rap. Some guys really take it there, you know what I mean? And I can't really recall the last time I had heard somebody so disrespectful in the battle rap scene. It's been a little while, man. You know what I mean? So, talk to me, man. You got this card coming up, man. Let's go ahead and run through the maybe the list of matches that's supposed to be coming up, man. I know you were supposed to be going against Rhythm, and like I said, MC Rush was a disrespectful battle. You plan on seeing this one with Rhythm going similar the same way? Disrespectful.
You know it, man. I can try and get away from that, but I just can't. That's the shit that it's the shit that makes me tick. So I'm not gonna change my style for nobody.
I hear that, man. Again, if you're prepared for everything that comes with it, man, I support you 100%. So let's get to it, man. Smiley versus 9 two MCs. Well, let's be full disclosure. I'm not really familiar with these all these MCs up here, so I'm gonna need you to kind of let us know how you feel about the way this card's gonna go. So Smiley and 9.
We got a couple debut battlers on this card. Starting with Non the Non is a debut battler, and I believe No Filter as well. He was matched up against Joe Swift, so he's a good opponent. So I expect a lot from No Filter. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we actually run through these, I actually want to just give a shout outs to the sponsors. The list of them here: Main Street Outlaws, King of the Dot, Bees Knees Custom Tees, Easy Extractor, Ruthless Dabs, Budway.ca, Cloud Circus Vapes, and $$ Game. So shout outs to all those guys.
Shout out to those sponsors.
All right, with the card here, Smiley versus Non to Non. I've seen Smiley perform a couple times. Actually just once. That's a lie. So, but I'm not sure if it was his debut battle, but I feel like he was just starting to find his style. And dude's got mad potential. So I'm really looking forward to see what he's going to bring to the table this time around. As far as Non the Non, I haven't seen anything on him, so I'm going to go ahead and say Smiley 3-0 on this one.
Smiley 3-0.
Smiley 3-0, yeah.
This is like the first body bag of the night. Is going to be your man 9-9. All right, so let's move on, man. Insane versus Obi-Wan Dabs Only. If I pronounce that right, that's an interesting name, man.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Dabs Only.
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi of Dab, the Jedi of Dabs, eh?
Yes,
I'll give you a dab and you just be at the toilet all night.
So I hope his bars is as clever as the name. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that battle right there?
You know what? This is going to be a tight battle, man. I fuck with both of these guys. Vinsane, he comes with a lot of facts, a lot of personals from what I've seen. Whereas Dabs Only, he likes to do more jokes, lots of multis. So, you know, this battle's going to be a toss-up in my opinion. It's going to be a 2-1 either way. 2-1 either way. Really close matchup. So I can't really pick a winner on this one. It's either one or the other. Whoever comes with the best recipe of the night, you know what I mean, is going to take the crowd, I think.
Indeed. Sometimes it gets a little tough, you know, to kind of extract the winner. You know, styles make fights. So we'll absolutely see what happens when they jump in that ring. But Kaiser and Dr. Grimm, next matchup. How you feel about that one?
Dr. Grimm, I had the pleasure of seeing perform at the last BVB event I was at. He was dressed, his name says it all. He was dressed up, stethoscope, doctor suit. He was playing the role, man. So pretty entertaining. You can tell he likes to be up there. Right. You know, you can tell he likes to perform. So shout outs to him for that. It doesn't really do it for me. I need to feel like you take your shit serious and come for somebody's throat. But at the same time, like, time and place for that. Gotcha. There's definitely room for that shit in the battle rap league. There's no disrespect or anything on Dr. Grimm.
Right.
Kaiser, I just finished watching a battle of his this morning, actually. I was skimming over some stuff. He just had one released yesterday, Kaiser versus Bulldog from Smoked Out event, Roasting Season 4. And he's looking pretty good up there, man. So I'm confident he's gonna come with some nice material. As far as Dr. Grimm, I don't know if the antics are gonna win it for him. So I'm gonna say Kaiser 2-1.
Kaiser 2-1. Kaiser, okay. Yeah. So you're gonna take the more traditional over the antic base flow. I get it, man. Joe Swift and No Filter. No Filter, you say, is new on the card, right? So
right, yeah.
How you feel about, you know, Joe Swift and No Filter battling up?
I got to see Joe Swift battle. I think it was J Bars he battled when I was down there. Awesome battle. He wins the crowd over real easily. So that's one thing that No Filter is going to have to look out for. But hopefully No Filters lives up to his name because, you know, No Filter, that shit does it for me. We know this.
Right.
But having said, though, Joe Filter is a well-rounded battler. So for Kaiser debuting, like I was saying, debuting against Joe Swift, that says a lot for him. So I'm really interested to see what this guy's going to do. Having said, I haven't seen any material from No Filter. I'm going to give it 3-0 to Joe Swift, man.
Joe Swift on
another 3-0, yeah.
Hey, man, listen, it's situations like that. And this is the thing, man. Situations like that sometimes, sometimes people say they don't watch the videotape. They just go in there and take care of business. But being that there may not be much video on No Filter, man, I think, Joe Swift might, don't come sleeping, man. You never know, man. And he
That's true. Don't underestimate, right?
Yeah. Devious and Lil G. Now, Devious sounds like a familiar name. He might be making some noise up there in Canada. What you feel about this Devious and Lil G battle?
Devious has been doing this for a while. As far as I know, he's been like helping sponsor events. So you could tell he really cares about the battle rap scene. He's good, man. He's funny. Even when he stumbles, even when he's choking, this guy finds a way to be entertaining.
Nice.
So it's always good to have him in the building. Definitely looking forward to seeing Devious battle. Little G, I just had the pleasure of watching a couple of his battles. He's one of those battlers you really need to listen to because he schemes really well and he's really clever. So if you miss it, it might go over your head. But he's actually quite fucking hilarious, in my opinion. Really good, actually. I was quite surprised when I was watching his battles. Having said, I'm going to give it 2-1 for Lil G.
So you see Devious, the experienced veteran, taking an L to Lil G. Listen, man.
I'm pretty sure Lil G's been battle rapping for a while too.
Okay,
so.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. Listen, folks, man, Reality Guru Show, Front Seat Mixtape. We sitting here with my man Letterman going through his predictions for the BVB Elevate card coming up on Friday. So let's go ahead and get into the main, the co-main event. It's going to be you and Rhythm, man. Why don't you go ahead and
we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there.
I just want to. I mean, before we get into the, how about let's do this, man. Let's save that for the end. Let's go ahead and jump into the main event real quick, man. Sully versus Kid Savage, man. Let's go ahead and take care of Sully and Kid Savage, and we're gonna come back to you and Rhythm. So, as far as Sully, Kid Savage, the main event of the card, how you feel about this one?
This is a great matchup. I'm pretty sure from what I've read, Kid Savage has been asking for Sully for a minute.
Okay.
Sully is also a $sign gang associate, as well as Devious. They're actually both from the same clique.
Okay.
Shout outs again for helping sponsor the event. Kid Savage, that guy's name says it all. The kid's literally a savage. Rounds 1 to 3, this guy is fucking in your face. This guy's being explosive. And the only time he's slowing down is to hit you with a jab or a joke.
Really?
He's quite clever, man. I do enjoy watching the guy perform, hands down. One of the better battlers out there. There's a reason why he's main event. So Sully, on the other hand, he's more of a laid back style. He really knows how to scheme. He packs a little more jokes, I feel, instead of aggression into his rounds, which usually wins the crowd over, from what I've seen. Does a lot to the crowd, right? But having said that, if Kid Savage can just have the right recipe of, just enough jokes with his aggression, I think he's going to take the battle 2-1.
2-1. So you see the main
2-1
event.
for Kid Savage.
Kid Savage 2-1 for the main event.
It's going to be a close match, but Kid Savage is going to win it.
Indeed. Listen, man, I'm enjoying your predictions, man. I don't really know all these battlers, but you kind of making me want to order this event, man. What's going on with you and Rhythm? You and Rhythm, man. Like I told you, you're a pretty disrespectful individual, man. You think Rhythm's going to be able to stand up to that disrespect? What do you think?
We'll see. Hopefully he can bring a little bit of his own. I know I actually hit him up in a PM and I told him, I was like, hey man, there's anything you don't want discussed in your battle, you better let me know now. So he's like, whoa, it's been a while since I heard that. But so no, all's good, man. So hopefully he can handle the heat, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. Rhythm, haven't seen too much of your stuff. I might watch a couple battles, but I have watched Letterman, and pretty funny, pretty witty, pretty disrespectful. I see my man coming out here at least a 2-1, man, if not a body bag. But let's go ahead and recap real quick, man. So you got my man Letterman here with his predictions. Seems like he feels like the 2 body bags are the night. It's gonna be 9-9 is gonna go down 3-0 to Smiley, and No Filters going down 3-0 to Joe Swift. Vince Sane and Obi-Wan Dabs only. He sees that being a close battle, 2-1 either way. Kid Savage for the main event supposed to be coming out 2-1. You think you're going to slaughter Rhythm, according to what you say, and Kaiser and Dr. Grimm. Real quick, what do you think? You said Kaiser's going to take that 2-1 over Dr. Grimm, or the other way around?
Yeah, I think Kaiser will take it.
Okay. Well, listen, man, I appreciate.
It's been a few years since I've seen Dr. Grimm battle, so maybe he's refined those skills a little bit more, and he's going to impress the shit out of everyone. I hope he does.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming out here to the show to give us these predictions on this upcoming show, this event on Friday. Go ahead and spit out some of your social media, man. Let some of the people know where they can find you.
I'm not too up to date with that shit, but if you want to check out my shit, we got Instagram, Letterman Music, probably the most up-to-date platform that I'm using. You want to hear some tracks? I got a few up on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all those digital platforms. I don't like to be a slut with my music. I don't put all of it out there, but I got a select few tracks that you never know you might like. So I think you're interested, check that out. That's about it, man. Music and Instagram these days, right?
Music and Instagram, social media seems like to be the wave, and I will put a little criticism on you. You will need to get that social media up if you want to go ahead and do some things in this battle rap industry. But let me go ahead and shout out the BVB Elevate event this Friday, August 23rd at the Sapphire Lounge, 238 Leon Ave, Kelowna, British Columbia. Make sure you go ahead and get in there, man. Doors open at 9 p.m. First battle is at 9:30. My man Letterman, glad you came here to get these predictions. Get ready to drop this, and hopefully these MCs start feeling the way about your decision. But let me just go ahead and just say thank you for coming out again, man. And
thanks, man. Appreciate your time.
YouTube.com/Reality Guru Show. This is your front seat mixtape. Got my man Letterman here. I'm G Cleve, Reality Guru.
It's okay, cause I kept the gold. Slick as the ruler, no eye patch. Bypass and hijack, no buybacks. Why I ask, you already know it. A while back, they called me, you know when you might know them. Look, I know the streets, you might know the books.